What's going on? Airbnb customer service nightmares. If you're here, you're probably in the same boat. I am tired of dealing with Airbnb customer service when they advertise they have air cover, $3 million worth of protection. If a guest messes up or damages your home, you're covered. Well, I had someone that came and stayed at the home bringing bed bugs and caused over $6,000 worth of damage. And since August, about 8 months ago, I have been arguing with Airbnb. If you have similar situations or anything, comment below, and maybe I have gone through this before and I can help guide you in the right direction. But take a look, listen to this video and see what happens, because she did share with me some good information. She did send me some links that I did not know about air cover, and I've been doing this 9 years. Although air cover is new, check out the video, like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, hit me up, and we will go from there. Enjoy. What about your policy with Airbnb air cover for smoking or bed bugs? Here's a whole nother situation that I had, because I have you on the phone, and it's very hard to get someone like yourself on the phone. Since August, I think, of last year, I have been arguing with Airbnb about another situation where I only rent the house on Airbnb for Airbnb. A guest brought bed bugs, and I had to spend over $6,000 on new furniture. And here's the situation that I find myself in, and I need help with this because it keeps getting denied, saying that you guys don't cover bed bugs, but it's a damage. And my concern is this. So I have a guest that comes, stays, they bring bed bugs, and they leave. Well, bed bugs takes maybe, I don't know, 6 weeks to build up. And so I have somebody come and they lay down like smoke. They put like smoke inside the house. Well, throughout that 6 weeks, people sit on the bed, they move to the couch, they go to the bathroom, the bugs crawl on the floor, and it's like little tiny larva pieces. And so in 6 weeks from now, 6 weeks later, I have people complaining, and then they send pictures to Airbnb. And then what happens is Airbnb says, well, you guys, you're not withholding your end of the bargain, basically, of keeping Airbnb, or keeping your place up to par with the cleanliness. So we're going to have to cancel this reservation, and they're going to get a full refund, as they should. They should get a full refund if there's bed bugs. If I stayed at an Airbnb, I'm going to argue with you for hours and get my refund because I had my vacation and the host had bed bugs. So now it puts me as the host in a situation where I had bookings still. Like, let's say today's January 31st. I have bookings for tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And so I had to move 2 guests downstairs to the downstairs apartment. I had somebody come and put like the smoke in the house. That didn't do anything. And the guy straight up told me, look, your house is infested with bed bugs. You have to get all new furniture. Well, Airbnb required, when I put in there, they required some sort of company to go in and give you guys a professional opinion, I guess you'd want to call it. So I had to spend money just to have the guy go and do that. Then I had to spend literally $6,000. I have all the receipts. I put it into the resolution center. And I spent $6,000 on new beds, new furniture, new anything that was wood, new box springs for the bed, the new drawers, the bureau for the clothes, and it cost me $6,000. So, like I mentioned earlier, I do this as a business, right? And I have my mortgage every month is like 4,500 plus bills, like water, electricity, internet, and all that. So it comes out to like $5,000. So that cost me an extra month, and it set me back. And I still have been battling with Airbnb, but it's the same situation as to it's beginning to. I'm beginning to think like Airbnb had started getting so many issues, especially during COVID, where people were arguing, and it was like the employees, which, like I said, I commend you for what you're doing, because I'm sure that you just get people yelling and complaining all day at you, and it mentally probably adds up. And then they're like, oh, they're like, oh, I'm going on vacation, because every time it's funny, because every time I put in a resolution, like it takes maybe 3 days, 4 days, and then the people say right before they're about to leave, just to let you know, I want to let you know I'm leaving on leave for the next 4 days, and I won't be able to respond to this, but I have left the ticket open, blah blah blah. And if you have anything that's urgent, please get in contact with us at this phone number. And it's like a system or a process where the majority of it, probably based on, I bet somebody has studied this, where customer service, if we just blow it off for a week, 90% or 70% of the people don't remember, and they just forget about it and they move on, and that'll defer them. That's the feeling that I get. I don't know if that's true, but that's the feeling that I get when I work with Airbnb in these situations. Because on your homepage, you have Brian that is saying, the CEO saying, "Oh, we just updated air cover December 2022 or summer 2022, where we're updating. It's a $3 million air cover from 1 million, and we're really listening to our hosts and our guests and this and that." But when I have someone that's smoking weed, last night I have to submit another thing, because when I submit this, when someone comes to the house and they're smoking weed, it gets in my air duct, and I have to have a professional company come, because what happens is when they turn the heat on, they complain and it says, "Oh, it smells like smoke," and then they go to you and they say, "Well, Airbnb, I want my refund," and I'm like, "Well, I can't come ahead, because I'm told that I have a $3 million air cover policy, but when push comes to shove, I don't get the money to do this. So I can't clean the weed smoke, and I can't pay for $6,000 worth of bed bugs, because I can't afford it. And I didn't do it. It's only for Airbnb guests. That's the only people that live in the house upstairs. That's the only people that live in the whole house, other than my co-host who lives downstairs, who cleans the house every day. And when this happens, I can't go and I can't have the professional company clean the HVAC system. And then when I don't, they I have to leave the windows open, and it's wintertime, so it's cold. So now the guests check in at 3 o'clock, they turn the heat on, and now it smells like weed, and then they call. Or I have bed bugs, and I have to buy brand new furniture. Well, in order for my business to continue, I can't use I can't use I can't use the furniture, because I have bed bugs. So I'm still paying $6,000 on my credit card. At that point, now I'm paying interest on top of that. So it's created this broken record system of me trying to adhere to Airbnb's rules, when I'm told that I'm in full control of the listing. But for me as a host in a specific situation, now, because I have other Airbnbs in Tulum, and I have 7 other Airbnbs in Tulum, and I don't have this problem like I do in New York, because New York is a different market. And it's not fair that I get treated as the same policy across the board, because it, it's it's a different, I guess it's just a different market. But I'm out $6,000, and now tonight my Tiffany sent me all these pictures of people smoking weed in my house. I have pictures of the roaches, of the ashes, the burn marks on the, what's it called, and I do everything that Airbnb has told me to do. Make sure you put it in your listing. Scare them with a $700 fine, which it costs $651. Scare them with a $700 fine in your messaging. Scare them with a $700 fine in your listing, and that might defer them. But when it comes to this, I'm out $6,000 from bed bugs that I didn't bring the bed bugs there. My co-host didn't bring the bed bugs there. The only person that brought the bed bugs there was an Airbnb guest. And when I had the conversation with the host, I mean, with the Airbnb attendant, like the client services representative, like yourself, she straight up told me, if you just pick a random guest and do the resolution center for it, we'll do an investigation and you will get paid. But it's not done with the resolution center. It's done with a different department. And that department, I can't remember what it was. It was not the resolution.
The air cover?
Yeah, it was the air cover. And
because you'll have to send a resolution center claim first, wait 72 hours, and then do an air cover. Air cover is a third-party insurance group that we work with, and they cover hosts for damaged property or stolen property.
But they
so
told
all your
me
property
that
was damaged.
they
You
told
file a
me
claim with
that
them, and they'll reimburse you.
So they told me that this doesn't fall under the damage thing because it's bed bugs. But to me, bed bugs is a damage. It doesn't matter if it got burnt down, it's not usable. That's damaged. So if you can help.
And with the bed bugs, we do. We encourage the host to get a professional inspection, and then we offer to reimburse the cost of the inspection after the receipt is provided. So when you get an inspection, it has to be like comparable to the average cost of in your area, and then you send us a receipt afterwards.
That's what I did.
We will reimburse you for that.
I didn't get any reimbursement for that, and I didn't get any reimbursement for all the damages. I can give you. I have a CLSF number. This has been going on since August. And if we can pull this back up and I can do something through Airbnb air cover, that would be amazing because I'm out $6,000 and I need to get this money because I'm paying interest on it. I can give you the CLSF number, and the lady that was working on it was Christina, but I've had like 10 different ladies working on it, or guys, or whoever it is. But
so with air cover, since it is a third party, I can't do nothing with them. I can just refer you to them. So the message I'm going to send you, I'm going to have that link in there for you for the air cover, and then you just call them, tell them, because I think it might be too late for us since it's way back in August. But air cover, they abide by different rules. They're just a third party that works with us to help the host out in situations like this.
Okay.
But we reimburse for the inspection as Airbnb.
Okay. Where will you send this? Where will
you? The platform.
Okay.
The same message I sent you earlier. Oh, you haven't seen it yet. I removed the review, and I sent you a message saying I removed that for you. So you see it.
Yeah, I see that. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna send you another message after this conversation with the air cover link. And as you're going, I'm just like I'm filling out.
No, I that's why I'm telling you, because most people that I talk to, they're not taking notes. And I mean, if you could keep this Airbnb support ticket open between me and you forever, that would be amazing.
Oh, I hear that a lot. It would be. We don't have no direct lines or anything like that, but
I know.
I try to be as helpful as possible, because when I call places, I'm a customer. Like I want the same help that I provide. I want the same help from other people whenever I call places. So I understand. I haven't been in your shoes. I haven't paid $6,000 for furniture because of bed bugs, but I hear you. Yeah, it's a lot. You're running a business, so it takes money to make money, and that's a lot of money coming out. Something that you didn't do.
Yeah, that's the thing. It'd be different if like it was me, but it wasn't. And if I am told that I have this air cover, or I get help when things happen, and I don't, the expectation is set like that, and then the expectation is not met. And look, I live in Mexico. My house is literally run remotely. I've been doing it for 6 years now, and I have a Airbnb property management company here in Tulum, Mexico, and I know how to do this. I've been doing this a long time. And so it's not fair when something like this happens, and yeah, I'm out the $6,000 on what's it called, furniture that I didn't damage. So if you could send me that message of where I have to go for air cover, that would be amazing.
Okay. So the link that I'm sending you is going to open up a page, and it's going to say air cover for hosts. there's two different options. Need to start a claim. Says damage protection covers you if a guest damages your place or belongings during an Airbnb stay. That's to start a reimbursement request. And then the next one is host liability insurance. Protects you in the unlikely event that you're found legally responsible for a guest being hurt on your property or their property being damaged or stolen during the Airbnb stay at your place. So you would want to do the reimbursement request. So those are the two things that they cover. And then there's more like little links that you can click on so you can learn a little bit more about them. And then the insurance company is called, it is a third party though, but they're on here. All the information's on here. And then when they reach back to you, it's going to go, whatever questions with them will go with them. So they'll like assign not a manager, but like a case manager to you. And then they'll give you all the contact information so you can stay in contact with them on your claim.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. You're very welcome.
And there you have it. So I'm going to actually check out this link that she had sent me. I'm going to fill out everything for air cover and see if I can get my $6,000 covered. If this video resonated with you, hit me up in the comments below. You can visit our website. You can reach out to me there however you want. And hopefully maybe I can help you. If you're looking to run an Airbnb in Tulum, we do develop and we also do property manage. So it was great to have you watch this video and hopefully you learned something, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you.